Okay, my name is Eliza Donnelly, and this is my informative speech, and this is my audience. Okay, what causes cancer? What is harmful to the environment? What crop product causes damage to your body? If you're thinking genetically modified organisms, you're wrong. Genetically modified organisms, commonly known as GMOs, especially in the agricultural crops, are a common misconception in today's world. According to an article on BIOtechNOW, last updated on October 18, 2016, author Karen Batra states that genetic engineering actually is better for the planet than using conventional growing methods. In other words, GMOs are not as bad for the environment as what people perceive them to be. Today I am here to inform you about GMOs and the alternatives to them. First, I will discuss the benefits of GMOs. Next, jump into the common misconceptions, and lastly, dive into the alternative processes for those against GMOs. First, I will discuss the benefits of using GMOs. GMOs help to raise the crop yield. The crop yield is the number of crops a farmer is able to produce. The higher the crop yield, the higher the profit. Genetic engineering has largely focused on reducing the need for insecticides and herbicides. While boosting farmers' yields, we are able to keep up with feeding growing populations because of the high yield of crops being produced. With the current world population being 7.3 billion, we need to make sure we are able to keep enough food to feed all of those people. According to the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, the world population is expected to be 9.7 billion by the year 2050. The use of organic farming is not able to keep up with the growing population. That is why GMOs are used so often. Genetically modified organisms are more tolerant against Mother Nature. Crops and GMOs are already designed to contain pesticide qualities, or they are better at protecting against insects. Next, we will jump into the common misconceptions of GMOs. GMOs are commonly thought of to cause cancer. It's the pesticides that can lead to cancer, and GMOs prevent the need to use as many pesticides, therefore decreases the likeliness of cancer. There are no diseases that have been linked to specifically being caused by eating food with GMOs in them. Another misconception is that GMOs are unhealthy for our diets and cause us to become sick. But if you think about it, we eat food that is bad for us on a daily basis, like chips and pizza that cause heart diseases. So why are people so worried about eating food that have GMOs in them when we eat food that is bad for us all the time? According to the state of obesity, Nebraska is ranked 14 out of 51 states with a percentage of 31.4% of our population being obese. Some people also think GMOs are harmful to the environment. I previously noted that GMOs reduce the need for insecticide, and in the article 6 Myths About GMOs, that GMOs require less tilling and deforestation. Lastly, we will dive into alternative processes for those against the use of GMOs. Instead of using genetically modified organisms, some farmers choose to go the organic farming route. In the article Introduction to Organic Farming, it says, organic farming is farming without the use of GMOs, pesticides, fertilizers, insecticides, antibiotics, or growth hormones. People choose the organic way because of their concerns for our environment. And consumers choose to buy organic foods because they are free from pesticides. Organic farming is a reasonable alternative to GMOs, but comes with lots of challenges that GMO farming does not include. Another alternative for people who do not want to eat food with GMOs in them would be to shop for organic foods or eat foods you know will not contain GMOs. Today, I have informed you about GMOs and the alternatives to them. First, I discussed the benefits of GMOs. Next, jumped into the common misconceptions, and lastly, delve into alternative processes for those against the use of GMOs. Genetically modified organisms should not be questioned as harmful, cancer-causing, or damaging to the body. Because of GMOs, our world has been changed for the better.